Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Not all of us can do great things. But we can do small things with great love. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. Do not wait for leaders, do it alone, person to person. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. Peace begins with a smile. We need to find God, and He cannot be found in noise and restlessness. God is the friend of silence. See how nature, trees, flowers, grass grows in silence. See the stars, the moon, and the sun, how they move in silence. We need silence to be able to touch souls. The greatest science in the world, in heaven and on earth, is love. I know God won't give me anything I can't handle. I just wish He didn't trust me so much. Let us always meet each other with a smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. The hunger for love is much more difficult to remove than the hunger for bread. Give your hands to serve and your hearts to love. It is not how much we do, but how much love we put in the doing. It is not how much we give, but how much love we put in the giving. Love begins at home, and it is not how much we do, but how much love we put in the action that we do. I want you to be concerned about your next door neighbor. Do you know your next door neighbor? Loneliness and the feeling of being unwanted is the most terrible poverty. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Joy is a net of love by which you can catch souls. If you are humble, nothing will touch you, neither praise nor disgrace, because you know what you are. We can do no great things, only small things with great love. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. It is not the magnitude of our actions but the amount of love that is put into them that matters. God doesn't require us to succeed, He only requires that you try. In this life, we cannot do great things. We can only do small things with great love. The success of love is in the loving, it is not in the result of loving. Let us touch the dying, the poor, the lonely, and the unwanted according to the graces we have received, and let us not be ashamed or slow to do the humble work. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples. Give yourself fully to God. He will use you to accomplish great things on the condition that you believe much more in His love than in your weakness. Love is not patronizing and charity isn't about pity, it is about love. Charity and love are the same. With charity, you give love, so don't just give money but reach out your hand instead. You should never be surprised when someone treats you with respect, you should expect it. There is always the danger that we may just do the work for the sake of the work. This is where the respect and the love and the devotion come into, that we do it to God, to Christ, and that's why we try to do it as beautifully as possible. I do not pray for success, I ask for faithfulness. I think I'm more difficult than critical. We can cure physical diseases with medicine, but the only cure for loneliness, despair, and hopelessness is love. There are many in the world who are dying for a piece of bread, but there are many more dying for a little love. I am not sure exactly what heaven will be like, but I know that when we die and it comes time for God to judge us, He will not ask, "How many good things have you done in your life?" Rather, He will ask, "How much love did you put into what you did?" I see somebody dying, I pick him up. I find somebody hungry, I give him food. He can love and be loved. I don't look at his color, I don't look at his religion. I don't look at anything. Every person, whether he is Hindu, Muslim, or Buddhist, he is my brother, my sister. Our life of poverty is as necessary as the work itself. Only in heaven will we see how much we owe to the poor for helping us to love God better because of them. Let us more and more insist on raising funds of love, of kindness, of understanding, of peace. Money will come if we seek first the kingdom of God, the rest will be given. Love is not patronizing, and charity isn't about pity, it is about love. Charity and love are the same. With charity, you give love, so don't just give money but reach out your hand instead. I try to give to the poor people for love what the rich could get for money. No, I wouldn't touch a leper for £1,000, yet I willingly cure him for the love of God. You can do something I cannot do. I can do something you cannot do. Together, let us do something beautiful for God. Even the rich are hungry for love, for being cared for being wanted, for having someone to call their own. We must not be surprised when we hear of murders, of killings, of wars, of hatred. If a mother can kill her own child, what is left but for us to kill each other? Mother Teresa, also known as Saint Teresa of Calcutta, was a renowned Catholic nun and missionary known for her selfless work with the poor and sick in India.